what I am planning to do is I have the screen up. So I am writing 2 to 3 paragraphs, and we're going to see if we can get this done in like 20 minutes, 2 to 3 paragraphs on my research area, and I'll incorporate 5+ resources in my section. So I will focus on the past, present, and future of student success or retention technology. So I'll just type that, retention technology. All right, so I am going to the library databases. So I'll open up a new tab. I usually forget how to get to the library databases, so I just type in Tarleton and databases, and it always leads me to the right place. So when I go there, I click on research, and then and you guys, this is a hack. Everyone has their own method, but I always go to Academic Search Complete because it's an EBSCO database, and the cool thing is that EBSCO has a lot of databases inside of it, so I just use EBSCO for everything. Another hack that I use is I go to choose databases, and I'm one of those people, I like everything, so I'll click select all, so I don't have to go in and select every database. I'll go to OK, and then it enables me to search. So I will search for retention, or, and if you put it in parentheses, hey, whoever just joined, retention or student success, or let's see, retention, student success, we'll start there. Then we'll go, so it's searching for retention, and then it's searching for, and I'll put technology. And you know what, I will also include for advising. Okay, so let's see what it comes up with. And let me know if you guys have any questions along the way, because I have the chat window up. I can't hear you guys, but I have the chat window up so that we can see, you know, any questions that you guys have. So what I am actually looking for, ooh, that's shiny. I haven't seen that one before. So what I am looking for is anything regarding, like, I mean, this one has all of my buzzwords. So it has student success, academic advising, student learning data, and technology. So yeah, I'm definitely going to keep this one. So I'll go into this article. I'll always click the title. And then let's see if I can drag this over. Okay. Then it has the author's name. It has that it's just been published, which is great. Absolutely amazing. And then one more thing, if you click this little button or this little arrow right here, it shows the right column so that you can, well, I'll show you guys that in just a minute. I am looking for the actual article. So let's see. Yep, linked full text. So look on the left-hand side and you can see the linked full text. And if you click that, then that leads you to the article, or it should. Let's see, sometimes it needs some help, some support. We all do. So let's see if I can actually open this up in a new tab. Hopefully it works. Maybe it's too shiny to work, so I was really excited. This looks like it's working. Yay! So that's another hack. If the article doesn't open for you, just go to Control or CTRL on your keyboard, or if you have a Mac, it's just these spelled out Control. And if you click that, and if you click your right mouse button, then you can open up the article. So let's see if there are any questions so far. Amanda, Heather, are you guys all doing well so far? Hopefully you are.
Yes.
Let me know. So yay, okay. So if I look at this article, awesome, thank you, Heather. If I look at this article, I'm realizing that I need to craft 5 sources into 2 or 3 paragraphs. And I want to make sure that I'm up to date regarding student success technology, because a lot goes on in student success technology. So I am scanning. One thing that you really want to pay attention to is the very beginning and also the very end of the article. So, ooh, that's shiny too. Y'all, I love the databases, I'll just tell you, because there's always something new. This is actually talking about, I've never heard of the Wilcox model. Ooh, that's shiny. Okay, I'll read that later. But this talks about, and we'll have to find his article, but this actually talks about how technology can be used to push and pull. Let's see, can you recap right quick? No. Okay, so Heather, did you see me log on to the databases yet? Okay, Heather, did you see how I logged on to the databases and how I got here? Awesome. Okay. So when you say recap, let me know, let's see, let me know what question you have. I want to make sure that I answer all your questions. And while you're typing that, I'm scrolling through my article just to see if there's anything that's like, man, I need to include that in my article. Flipped advising. Oh yeah. Okay. So let me go back. So and I'll just tell you the databases are interesting. And one thing that I always do, because if you go from article to article to article, sometimes EBSCOhost will say, you've navigated too much. So we're just going to delete all of your search data. So let me show you a couple of things. So we were on this article and I don't want to lose it. So I will actually go to this little link right here. It's like a chain link. And if you click that, come on, where's my little window? I know you're somewhere. There it is. That's the permalink to the article. So I'll always copy that and I paste that on my document, and I always paste the title as well so I don't lose the articles. And the cool thing is, even if you're at work or on your phone or whatever, then if you click that and log on to the databases, or if you're on campus and you log onto and you just click the databases, it will lead you directly to that article without you having to log on if you're on campus, or you will have to log on if you're off campus. But it's a great hack. So again, what I did, I clicked this little link. It's like a chain link. And then I copied that, and then I copied the article title. And one thing that I will do is go all the way up to the top, and whether you're in Chrome, Safari, whatever you're in, just go to edit and then go to paste and match style. And then it pastes the title in the same text and format that you have on the paper, because if not, this is how funky it looks. And then you have to do all the editing and everything. Did you guys know that? You guys, it took me a long time for me to realize that, because I always had to like reformat and do spacing and all of that good stuff. So all you do, again, to paste in the format of the article, just go to the top, go to edit, and then go to paste and match style, and then you are good to go. Okay, did you guys get that? Awesome. Did you guys know that already? I didn't either. Oh my goodness. I did not either. I've been blogging and I've had to, for about 12 years, and I've always had to like reformat everything, and it was just a mess. So this makes things a lot easier. So let me go back to the original search now that we have that saved. And then, okay, so one thing I also want to show you guys, this is a hack as well. If you go up to the top, and as you can see, it says retention or student success or advising, and that's in parentheses. So it's like this or that or this. So it's searching for retention and technology, student success and technology, advising and technology. So you're getting all of those results. If you just search for retention and technology, you'll probably only get like a few of the results, total results that are listed. Okay, so here's another thing to keep in mind. This also like rocked my world whenever I discovered it. And then I taught some librarians. They were so excited to learn. So if you go to, if you're in the search, the retention or student success or advising, and you click share, then you can actually either you can create an EBSCO account, which works as well. You can create an email alert for that. If you're going to be researching it all semester, and you guys will be, you can create an alert for that, or an RSS feed, and that can you can add that to your phone. Or if you're like me and you just like to access it when you like to access it, just click this permalink for your search, and you can paste it here. Ooh, that looks really funky. I'll just put link on the document, and then I will basically highlight where it says link, and then I will press on my keyboard, it is Command K, and you would just type or paste in that link from the databases and just go to apply, and that's your link for that search. And also because, time is precious, and sometimes I forget what I'm searching for, I will paste that search in, so I never have to search for those search terms ever again. So that means if I click this 2 years from now, And if some more things have been added, so maybe they have 200,000 results instead of 181,000, then those will always be, this link is evergreen. So that means I'm from East Texas, we have pine trees. So no matter what, the pine trees are green, no matter if it's like super hot or super cold, this link, sorry, I think about that, I'm like, oh my goodness. But this link is great no matter what. So this link is super, it's great for, especially if you're going to be searching for on a topic for a very long time. All right, so let me show you guys something else. So if I go back to my article, okay, let's go to the article, which is right here. And I click the title. And you ask questions about, does it show the correct APA citation for this reference? All you do is go to this golden document. So click that. And then you scroll down. So that's Brazilian. I've never used that before, but I have used APA, and this one looks almost correct. So I will copy that. And let's just say I will use this in my reference page, references. And then at the bottom or underneath that, I will paste and match style. So I'll always have to check that against my APA citations. So, you know, the journal always has to be italicized, and it was over here. But I use this one, the one on the databases, as a guide, and always, here we go. Hold on, let's see. This one is 184, okay, it is volume 2018. That's interesting. So anything that is a journal title is italicized, and if it's on the left-hand side of parentheses, so that's the volume and issue, the volume is always italicized along with the title. And everything else looks correct with the exception of the title. So student success, this is sentence case, so that means the first letter is always capitalized, and then if it's not a name of a school, or if it's not a noun, then that is going to be a proper noun, then that is going to be in sentence case. So basically, like you're writing a sentence, like with it, especially with academic advising, that's all going to be lowercase. So it's like you're writing a sentence. They always like to have the title in, oops, there we are. And aside from that, let me show you this very quickly. This is one of the quirks about Google Docs, but as you can see, you know, we always had to have the first line flush, or right up on the margin. But if you go to that second line, that always needs to be tabbed over. So I just click on the left-hand side of technology, and I press return. Oops, I press return, and then I do a tab and another tab. And so if I put all my references on one page, then this is the correct format of your reference. Okay, so there we go. So there you go for that reference. So let's go ahead and find a source from this particular article. So let me know what questions you guys have so far. So Amanda and Heather, have I left you guys on the you know, hopefully I haven't left you guys at all. Hopefully. Okay, so let's see. I will go down to the bottom of this. It seems super, super technical, but I love reading the conclusions, especially if I'm writing my review of the literature or, you know, your expert topic. So, ooh, I love this. Both institutional and learning analytics need to be embraced to intentionally synthesize the use of big data. Okay, yeah, that's fun, but let's find something better. Those in the field of academic advising, okay. Yeah. I need something about technology. Okay, let's go at the top. Oh, okay. So I will take this one, and it says 2 of the most important issues facing those in the field of academic advising are the use of technology and data analytics. So we'll just say, okay, how can you do an example over academic advising first generation students when you get a moment at the end? Yes, I sure can. Let me show you guys how I synthesize this. So this is the sentence that I'm really examining. There we are. So I want to incorporate this into my paragraph. So over here, I'm not going to look at the I'm not going to look at this after I read the sentence. So it says, two of the most important issues facing those in the field of academic advising are the use of technology and data analytics. So I will change that up. I'm not going to look at that because if you look at that, you tend to write it verbatim or word for word. So I'm paraphrasing it. So I will type data analytics and technologies, or and technology use are commonly at the forefront of the academic advising community in higher education. Okay. Data analytics and technology use are commonly at the forefront of the, we'll just say, of the minds, M-I-N-D-S, minds of academic, of the minds of the academic advising community, minds community. And I can always go back and update it, but it's been a long day, so I'll just keep it as it is. Because I paraphrased it, that basically means that I do not have to add a page number, which I love because sometimes that gets funky when you're using an online resource. So I will place my parentheses here, and then I will go to our resource, which is Steele, S-T-E-E-L-E, comma, 2018, and that is my first paragraph, or that is my first sentence in my paragraph. I will just find another one for you guys because, you know, just to give you another example, and type any questions that you have so far in the search, or not in the search, but in the group chat, so that I can reply to those as I see them. Okay, so I am going back to the result list, hopefully. And, oh, this one looks good too. Oh my goodness. Okay, improving retention through metacognition. Okay, that might work, but I saw something better. Ooh, that one looks good. And it's 2019. This is really awesome. Okay, so I am clicking the title, and then I am going to the actual resource, which is here. So one thing that I always look for whenever I am, okay, so Heather says, question, if you had to put a page number, what would you have cited? So, okay, so let me give you an example. So the other one was just well, actually, I'll give you guys a hack. So let me go back to that article, which is here, and this makes it super easy. Okay, so when I go back to that article, I know that that article occurs between page 59 and 68. So when I look at the linked full text, and you guys, this one gets a little bit funky, you would cite the paragraph number. And if you guys need help doing that, I can help you cite the paragraph number. Let's see. Find the full text here. Let's see if it actually has the page numbers, because if it has a PDF, then you would cite the page number on that. Oh, yay! Y'all, I'll just tell you, I get excited when I go into the databases. So this is apparently browsing. I've never used this before, but apparently it likes us tonight. So I'm going to the, especially if it's a journal, it will always, almost always have the PDF associated with it. So if you go to this one and we find the paragraph that I used, so because it is a page number associated with it, you would always search for the PDF, and then you would find the page number. And if not, you have to cite the paragraph number in the actual article that you find. But to avoid all that, you could just paraphrase it and make it good. But since this one has a 59 associated with it, then I could actually copy that and paste it on my document. But yeah, didn't know this, this little, whatever this thing is that I just clicked, I didn't know that it existed, so that's great. Okay, so let's go to this article. So it says student sense of belonging. So I talked about data analytics and technology use, and I talked about how they are important. Let's see if we can find anything on here about technology. And it's not going to let me search. Maybe it will. Sometimes it lets us search and sometimes it will not, and that's okay. Yeah, it's not gonna let me search. But let's see if we can find anything technology-wise that, let's see. Nope, not yet. Okay, so because I don't want to read all that, sometimes I'll go to the bottom and it always talks about the conclusions, implications. Let's see. Eh, I don't see anything about technology in this one. They said that there was a technology piece, but let's see if I'm missing anything. Oh, you're welcome, Heather. Thank you. Let's see if I can find anything technology. Nope. So it's okay. We have 180,000 articles. I'm not going to waste time on this one. So I'm going back to the article listing. Nope. Okay, STEM majors. Nope. I'm looking for technology, remember? So online grading platforms. No. You know what? Just to narrow it. Oh, ooh, this one looks good too. Okay, so this one is improving advising using technology and data analytics. So that seems like it's right up my alley. And if I click that, oh, this one looks pretty too. So let's see, it talks about advising. Let's see if we can increase that a little bit because I've been staring at a computer for much too long today. Okay, so I'm assuming that it will talk about something regarding, oh, it talks about the data analytics again. Okay, let me scroll down. And anything, okay. Ooh. Recent developments in computer technology and data mining techniques permit a systematic analysis of student success patterns over populations of diverse students. Okay, so I will add a little paragraph. Okay, so we talked about data analytics and technology are commonly at the forefront. These technologies enable, let's see if I can spread that out. There we go. Technologies enable advisors and administrators and my brain's tired, to monitor, there we go. Okay, to monitor student success and failures, monitor student success and failures over a short and long time frame. And then, because this is here, I will actually, let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can include this whole thing. So anything beyond, oh goodness, I think it's 40 characters needs to be in a indented paragraph. And so I think that we will make it just under 40 characters. So let's see. Okay, so I have that copied. So let me go over here. And data mining techniques permit, okay, good. Creative, predictive, okay, good. Okay, so I will put that in parentheses or in quotation marks. Let's see how many words we have. I know word count is somewhere. Where is it? Word count. Okay, so this, oh, we're right under it. Yes. Yes, it says, what document are you typing on the group document? I created my own and I'll share that with you guys so y'all can see it. So this one has and I'll just highlight that whole thing. And then we need to cite this. And let's see if it says anything pivotal at the very end. Ooh, they were very intricate with this article. I need to submit to this journal. anyway. And we'll also try to submit some of the things that you're working on to journals as well. I just happen to be a journal editor, so that can, oh man, this looks good too. Oh, okay, so I will keep that as well. I'll just keep this little paragraph because it looks very good. And this one was on page 55. Okay, so for the other one, that one was, let me go back up. So the space that I used was page 49. So let's go back to the, where's my little golden document? I know it's on here. Yeah, there it is. A little golden document with the APA citations. And it says that this is the author and this is the source. So we'll check that against what we know about APA. And if you guys need some neat, if you need some free APA citation resources, I have some for you guys as well. Some hacks that I use on a daily basis, because who wants to walk around with that big APA guide? I brought mine home last weekend and yeah, I haven't really opened it, but we'll go with that. Okay, but if you guys need some good APA resources, especially from, yes, you're welcome, I sure will, from my research, I will be happy to share. Okay, so we have that resource, and then this one was on page, was it 55? Let's see, I think that was page, okay, maybe it was 49. Yeah, 49. So we have Phillips, Phillips, comma, and then 2013, and then P49. And that's it. That's it. Pure, simple, good to go. So we have, okay, so you always, before you do a direct quote, you are always going to introduce it with a sentence. So that will be there as well. Okay. All right. So are you with me so far? So we have two pieces in that paragraph. So you guys, I can actually, do you want me to transition to, okay, so let me know, do you want me to, okay, the 40 character limit is basically, if it's over 40 characters, then you'll have to do this, we'll just say that this one, if I wanted to use this. So like, if I wanted to use this whole paragraph, then what I will do is, like, say if I use this paragraph instead of the one that I used, then I introduced it, and then you actually have to indent, and you have to paste and match style, and then you have to do all this funky stuff to make it work. So you have to put a box within the paragraph to make it work, and that is called a block. I think it's called a block quote. A block quote, and that helps out tremendously. But you can use more than 40 characters to include in your paper, but you have to basically block it like this, and it takes a little bit more effort, and then you write your citation at the end. So you would just basically have Phillips 49, and you do that without the citation, or you do it, excuse me, without the quotation marks, because it's a block quote. But I will get rid of that because we don't need that. But before I do, does that make sense? You do a block quote, and you always have to, you know how we had that introductory sentence? You always have to have a sentence at the bottom so that you can conclude it, because if not, that will be like it's called a widowed paragraph or a widowed sentence, and you don't want that because you always need to close it out. So it's kind of like a sandwich. So bread, meat, or veggie right here, and then your other piece of bread down here. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. All right, and I'll just include this one as a little comment. So oh, you're welcome. Great questions, by the way. Yay, you're welcome, Amanda. So we have that here. So we're good to go with that. So we have two citations, and basically, guys, like realistically, let's see how many sentences. We have 3 sentences, 4, 5. So this one could actually serve as, okay, there we are. This one could actually serve as our first paragraph. So we have first paragraph of 3. And then I would just have to do is to create 2 more paragraphs, maybe 2 quotes in each, and you're good to go. So let me know if you want me to continue on this one, or I can transition to the academic advising first generation students, which is actually my heart, by the way, first generation students, and I can transition to helping you search for that one, Heather. And also Amanda, if you want me to help search for you, just let me know. Okay, so do you want me to share this with you as well? Would that jog your memory at all? If I share this with you guys or with the group, because I can do that too. And maybe put a few resources down here, like the APA resources, so you guys can have those too. I guess I should title it. Scholar group document. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. So this, I'll just say like sample. Okay. So, and I'll put in parentheses Edward, so I'll know what that is later. So I'll share that with you guys after we finish. Okay. So let me transition to our search. Yay. So I get to dive back into the databases. Let me, oh, thank you, Heather. Got it. And thank you, Amanda. So since I have my search, I don't have to go back into it, and I really need to research this topic anyway for an upcoming conference, and you guys will have an invitation to present at this conference as well. Okay, so I have, I'm on my clean search, so I am looking at Heather's search. So let's just put academic advising, or okay, we'll start with advising, and, or, so you can use and, or not. So and means you're searching for advising and this and that can sometimes get kind of crazy. So I don't recommend and, but I also always recommend or. So it's advising or academic advising, or let's see, we'll just start with those, advising or academic advising. And then I will also include, let's see, first generation. Okay, let's do this. Let's do first gen or first generation, or, let's see where it goes from there, because there's some more search terms that you can put in there as well. Okay, so we are searching and crossing our fingers at the same time. Remember, we're searching all of the databases at once, and we have 396 results, which is good. So this one, this one looks good too, y'all. There's so many good ones, and this one is about academic advising and upward bound. And upward bound consists mostly of first generation college students. So sometimes it includes freshmen, so we need to see what they're focused on. Okay, this one is actually focused on UB students who are seniors, so it might not be the right, fit for what we're looking for. So let's keep on searching. Before I forget, I will actually save the search again. So I'm going to share, and I'm saving the search because y'all, I have been burned by the databases so many times. So, and also, so you guys can reference this later. And because you're going to get all of this stuff, I am just going to delete this, and I will put link, and then I'll highlight that link, and on my keyboard I'm pressing Control and K, and then I'm just pasting that that stuff that was on the screen in there. So it's a really long hyperlink, and then I will also include this for you. So either, I think it's Heather, that you never have to search for those search terms again. It will always be in there regarding the advising or academic advising or first gen. So I didn't like that one too much, but, ooh, that one looks good. That's actually a dissertation, so we'll come back to that. Oh man, this looks good too. So it says, the first one's, and this is actually from the Nakata Journal. They always do some great stuff. So I'm going to the full text. And this is really small. First, oh man, that's a really good one. Okay. Oh, that's a really good quote too. As higher education offers a pathway to occupational success and social status. Man, okay, I'm just going to tell you, Heather, I'm using that in one of my papers. I'm just letting you know, because that's a really good quote. Wow. As higher education offers a pathway to occupational success and social status, the college degree remains highly valued and attractive to first generation students looking to advance their circumstances. Y'all, that's what it's all about. That's why we go to work every day. Okay, so I will paste that on this document because that's, y'all, this is everything. So I have that here. And then remember, that would be a direct quote. So you can either paraphrase it or you can put it in quotation marks and use it as a direct quote. And also, I will tell you that I would actually use this as a shopping cart. This article is a shopping cart because NACADA is going in on all of the heavy hitters when it comes to academic advising research. So what you can do is look at Longwell and Grice, and okay, we'll do this. Go to Longwell and Grice, and let me show you guys another hack. I know I'm giving all the hacks tonight. Yes, NACADA is amazing. So I am highlighting that, and then I'm going up to my tab, and I'm pressing the control key. One thing that you can do that people don't know about, and I just found out about this last summer, go up to the tab, do you do the control key, and you go to duplicate the tab, and then it basically duplicates your entire search again so that you can look back at your result list without having to go through craziness. So I will go back to my search, and one thing that I did, I highlighted Grongwell and Grice because apparently this duo loves researching academic advising. I'm putting them in the search blank, and then they've written 13 articles. All right, go ahead. Ricks and I don't know who else. Ricks and Hope. They're either related or married. So this is a good one. First generation college students. This looks like a good one too. So Journal of College Student Retention. Let's see if it actually exists anywhere else. Let's see. Oh, yay. I mean, this LibKey instant PDF. I mean, it's it's really good tonight, apparently. So I'm going to the source. Man, this looks so good. Okay, so Heather, I am highlighting that for you. And it says first generation college. Oh man, that's really good too. So first generation college students undergo enormous transformations as they negotiate the difficult transition into the culture of academia. So you can include that too. So I'll just paste that over here as well. But use these articles as your shopping cart because when you do, it makes things a lot, not long well. It makes things a lot better when you're searching for stuff and Grice. Okay, so I'm just putting that in there so you guys know where I get it later. Pasquarella is a really good resource as well. He's been researching for a while. Let's see. Let's go to the bottom so we can see what the implications are, because sometimes you can just take, what the researcher has and infuse that into your paragraphs. Okay, commuter students. Man, this is really good. Okay, so this talks about retention. Let's see if we can find anything about advising. No? Nothing about it, but they basically wrote this entire article with nothing about advising. Come on, people. But it's a really good article, and you did get a resource from that. So let's go back to your search again. And let's see. Let's go back up and go to your result list. And you guys, this will be my last one because I'm cooking as well, and I haven't checked on my food yet. So we'll see what everything looks like. Hopefully nothing's burning. Let's see. No, let's not use that one. Ooh, this looks like a good one. Also from the NACADA Journal. Academic advising in first-gen college students is quantitative, but that's cool. And apparently there is. All right, so for this one, yes, you can use the dissertation as a reference. I didn't go into the dissertation because sometimes it's more involved to read the dissertation, but I would automatically look at the abstract to see if it's something for which you have an interest. And then I would look at the problem statement, purpose statement, or research questions at the beginning, and then automatically go to the review of the literature to see if you see something that you can add to your shopping cart. And then I would head to the conclusions and implication section at the very bottom. So look at the beginning and then look at the very bottom, because that's where a majority of the things that you will really need will be located. This looks like a really good one as well. Let's check this out, and then I'll answer any questions that you guys have so far. Okay, so, oh man. So this one talks about past literature on academic advising. Let's see if we can find anything about first gen. Okay, let me know if you see anything first gen. Anything first gen. Now, was this one the one that I clicked? Let me see. Yeah, that one's from the Nakata Journal. First gen. Was this the first gen one? I thought it, no, apparently. Sorry, guys.
Right.
This is academic advising and first generation students. Was that the one I clicked? Academic advising and first generation students. Where is it? Okay, let me click that one more time. And first gen students. Let's see if we can find it. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's look at it here. Okay, the first year of college proves critical for the persistence of first-gen students. Awesome. That's a good one too. As the first in their families to attend college, first-gen students typically lack traditional support, which is so important that you guys know that what you're doing is making a difference. Because I know sometimes it's super super easy to get bogged down, especially with advising loads and everything. But to know what you're doing is making a difference. Okay, that looks like something really good. Okay, so we have first-gen students and barriers to success. Okay, let's look at academic advising. Okay. You know what, let's head to her research. There we are, the discussion. Okay, good. Academic advising appointments may be one of the few institutional mechanisms that can consistently connect students to the academic institution in meaningful ways. Do you think that you can use this one? This looks very, very good. And I would also include this. It says a student's perceptions of institutional fit, as well as his or her sense of academic and social integration, can influence the likelihood to persist, but it says academic advising appointments can shape how a student experiences college, which is super important. So, okay, so if I paste that here. So Heather, do you know how you could fashion this into some paragraphs based on what we've done so far? And you guys, I'll just tell you, I think that, let me see, Heather, I know that this one, oh my goodness. Okay, okay. So let's see. So we have, this is the Longwell Grice one. Longwell Grice. And then this one was the, I need to see which one I actually took this one from. Maybe it was here, as higher. I'm just going to use my good friend Google. Come on, good friend Google. There we go. And this says 3 studies on first-gen college students. So this is the Longwell Grice. Okay, good friend Google. We have the, are you laughing at me? I'm looking at my daughter, she turned around. You're not laughing at me? Okay. You didn't know Google is my friend? Okay.
I thought Google wasn't your friend.
No, Google is my friend today.
How?
Okay, so let's see. So we have, let me find where this paragraph is higher okay, good. Okay, we'll fashion it here. So higher education provides opportunities. Oops. Opportunity. No, that's okay, Heather. Higher education provides opportunities for students to experience academic success and ultimately, you guys, I'm telling you, and ultimately career success. Opportunities for students who, okay, good. So I am provides a critical pathway and results in opportunities for students to experience academic success, provides a critical pathway for students to experience academic success and ultimately career success. So I am going to place this. This is our good friend. What is their name?
Google.
No, not good friend Google. Okay, so good friend Grice. Let's see if we can find this one on the databases. Okay. So let's see if we can find this one. If we find this one, we will be good to go, starting your reference page. And don't worry, Heather, you will get it because I will make sure you get it. Amanda, this is a lot of information, new information for me. I've written a lot of papers under APA, and I feel I've been doing it wrong for a long time with my research and citations, but no one has ever corrected me. Thank you for doing that. You are welcome, Amanda. You are so welcome. And let me know if you want me to craft a like I guess it's a recipe for searching for your topic. So if you want me to do that, I can do that for you too and just create a hyperlink for you as well. No, but that is okay. I can't tell you how long I have worked on researching on the databases. You guys, I'll just admit this is my happy space. I know it's not everybody's happy space. Oh, you're welcome. It's not everybody's happy space, but it's mine. So I'm going to put this source down here so I can help you make your first resource. So we have this. Good. Okay, and then instead of retrieved from, you're going to include the DOI. And DOI stands for Direct Object Indicator, which, where is it? I saw it. I really, really did. Where is it? I think it was on the Nakata Journal. There it is. So that is the DOI. So you will place that over here. And yeah, Amanda, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Okay, so remember this is sentence case because all articles are in sentence case. And then you have studies, F as in first, G as in Jen, C as in college students, and S as in students. And then you have Nakata Journal that is all going to be italicized as well. And I think we're good to go. Okay, so that is your resource. And because it has more than 3 authors, you can actually put that wonderful et al. And let's put, okay, so we have critical pathway. We'll insert the author name, the wonderful et al. And then we have comma, and then this is a 2016 resource. And I'll have to double check that with the et al. Because I don't use it too often, but I'll double check that. And I'll also, if I ever need to come back to something, I'll just put a little note. So check this. Okay, so we have our first paragraph. Then we will close this one out. And let's see, I think we had something we wanted to add from this one. Or maybe this one was the one that mentioned nothing about Advising. Yeah, I think it was. We don't need that one. Let's see, let's go to first gen. We're good on that one. This one was, I'm looking for the things. Okay, maybe this one is the one. Advising. Okay, so advising. Maybe we did want to use this one. Yes, and they had a section on advising, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And then they also had something at the very bottom, if I'm not mistaken, but I have been mistaken before. So to gain academic advising has been one of the leading resources we employed. Good, good, good. Okay, the findings support key elements of higher education retention theories, specifically that student interaction, engagement, and involvement prove instrumental in keeping students enrolled. So where did we get this, guys? Do y'all remember? Was that here? Where did we get that one? So it was a student's perceptions. Okay, no, it was here. Great. So we will merge this with this paragraph because I didn't want to include it unless, you know, I could justify it. So higher education provides one of the determining, I told you I'm tired, y'all, factors of a student's success in higher education is belonging. And then we'll go into this. Institutional fit perceptions are, we'll just put undergraduate students perceptions. And I'll have to check this one as well. Students, yes. Perception of belonging at an institution and their perceptions, okay, perceptions of belonging at an institution and social and engagement. We'll just say academic engagement and social engagement can influence, can affect their likelihood of persistence to, well, period. Okay. And let me show you something else. So as you can see, I got rid of therefore because we really don't need it. But we'll just state that academic advisors can serve, period, as one of the only mechanisms, or let's use another, right? Let me ask G's, what else can I use besides mechanisms? Factors? Thanks, Jeeves. Okay, factors in higher education. Okay, you know what? I'll put supports in higher education that connect consistently. Well, they use that consistently, that you guys help me out, Amanda and Heather, that consistently, I'll have to change that, connects with students throughout the semester. Okay, so I had to put my source in here because I paraphrased that. We have to get rid of this. So let's see, this one is from What was the name? From Hayden, goodness, Academic Advising for Shannon and college students. So it was from Hayden something. So let's get rid of this. We'll go back to result list. Okay, come on, search, you can do it. All right, so we have the article, which is here. And if we click that, then we go to that wonderful golden document that makes life a lot easier. Okay, so we have Longwell Grice, and so now we will have Swecker. I'm not sure, you guys. If you guys know who this person is, just correct me. Okay, and paste to match style. And while I am correcting this one, because it did put their email address in here, so you don't really need that in a reference. As second author, has comma, third author, so that looks good. This needs to be a sentence case. So while I am correcting this, what questions do you guys have right now? We have actually formed your first paragraph. I think. I'll have to look back, I think. Retention. Nakata Journal. There we go. And good. Okay, and I just need to, there we go. Okay, so you have your second one. So this one is longer. All right, so we have that. Sweatker, Fefault, and Serby. Okay, so we have those, and you're good to go with your first paragraph. So I need to indent that, and you're good to go. So Amanda, no, Heather, do you think you could form your paragraph? So you have your reference page. All you actually need to do right now is copy and paste this one and add like 3 resources, and you will be good to go. Yay, awesome. So I'll just put your name on here, Heather. And I'll just make it a different color because sometimes that helps as well. Okay, so we have this one, and I know it's like a smorgasbord of everything that we've worked on tonight, but we'll clean it up later. Okay, so Amanda, tell me about your topic. Tell me about your topic. And Heather, I think I put your search in there, but just in case, I hope it's still there. You have career services, awesome. So let me go back to the search. Hopefully we can go back to our original search. Amanda, I think your search is gone. Let's see though. Yep, I think your search is gone. Maybe. See if we can go back. I think it's gone. I'm so sorry. No, hold on. I'm mistaken. It is right here. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, if you go from article to article, sometimes your search will get, kind of crazy. So just always, whenever you search for something, you see the results, just copy those or that link and put it on here. Okay, so career services. So let's exit out of that, clean some stuff up. Career services in college or university or higher ed. Okay, and you can use career services or career development or career exploration. Okay, and Heather says, if we are searching the past, the present, and the future, is there a particular date for the past? Actually, there isn't. Just go with what you can find, since you guys do have only 5 resources. Just search for, how you're, and I call this, and I haven't told you guys this, but I call this bringing grandma up to date, because I'll give you an example. My grandma did not finish 6th grade, but she wanted me to tell her about what I did. And so I would have to explain what I did in a way that would help her understand, you know, what the topic is about. So number one, you want to make what you're talking about very digestible for anyone who looks at the information. And then number two, you want to make sure that whenever they're reading it, they are able to know the past of your topic, the present, and the future. Because say if they know nothing about your topic, you want them to be able to know what your topic actually is from a past and a future perspective. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Okay, so let's see. We're searching for all of those. We will search and hopefully, oh my goodness, you have 139,583 results, ma'am. So because I hate craziness, I'm already going to highlight that. And then Amanda, this one is for you. So I'm pasting the search, and then I am going to go down here to the share button. And by the way, you can also email this to, or email any of the articles to yourself as well. And I will put link, L-I-N-K, highlight that, Control K, paste that there. There you go, you're good to go. So when you click that, it will eventually go to your search. And those are, it should match the number that we have over here. So yep, it does. So that search is evergreen. Remember the East Texan thing I was referring to? Same thing. Okay, so you have some good ones. You have, well, Latvia. Oh, yeah, let's see. Slovenian. Man, apparently they are rocking research in the UK. Yeah, you can use those, but it might not be as relevant. So you know what? I am going to go to not, and I'm not including UK, nor Slovenia, nor India. And I'm putting a little, it's a little asterisk. So that's searching for Indian, India, Indians. So anything regarding India, or I'll also put United Kingdom. There we are. So let's see what we come up with. So we historically had 139,000. So now it didn't exclude a lot of them. So, oh, I forgot Latvia. So there you go. I know, right? So let me paste that for you guys as well, because that might be helpful. So let me go down to share. And, oh, well. Okay. All right, so this one looks like a really good one. Value added career services, so that might be a very, very good one. So I will paste that one. I'm actually going to start you off by pasting a few permalinks for you. So I'll paste 5 so you guys can get started with those. I didn't add the title, but you can always click it and go to the title. Let's see. Did I get out of my search? I sure did, but guess what? I can just click that and go back to it. All right. Oh, did it not include the other one? Let's see. Maybe it didn't. Hopefully. Or career development. Let's see if it included, oh, it included everything in one. Almost panicked, y'all. So it included everything. Oh my goodness, Amanda, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. This one actually should be our entire search. It should be like 118, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see. Yeah, 126. So this one is our entire search. I just panicked a little bit because I didn't see everything down here. But yeah, I'm proud of you guys. Thank you so much for like hanging in there with me through this live stream, because it's, the databases can be a little bit complicated sometimes, but it's super rewarding. And I'll upload this a little bit later on YouTube so that other folks in class who might have some stuff going on tonight can look at it as well. But yeah, if you have any questions over the weekend, just let me know. Just reach out to me on Twitter, and I'm here for you guys. I'm here to support your success as a grad student. And if you guys have any more questions, just reach out to me. All right, I'm actually going to go check on my food. Thank you guys. Have a great evening.